What's going on, everybody? So we're going to get right into it. We're going to talk. You guys are going to have big stuff going on next year, right? But the time to plan is not Q4. It's actually Q3. Q4 is too late. Q4 is too late. Whatever you're doing in Q4, that is the start of your year. You don't have enough time to start planning at that point. So Q3 is the big one, and you're going to go into budgeting and forecasting and what happened, what worked, what didn't. We've got Lauren with us. What's up, Lauren?
Hey, Alex.
Hi. And so we're going to dive into what I want you guys doing in Q3. And just for reference, Q3 is what months? July, August, September, right? July, August, September. We're already in July, so y'all better be doing this stuff. Lauren, what's the first thing you want people doing?
Yeah, I mean, it's the time now to start pulling your data from the first half of the year, or even your trailing 12 months, so that'll look back into 2022, and start thinking about, are you on track to meet your goals? Did you forecast and plan properly? Are you thinking about broadening your mix? What are your competitors doing? Collecting the information that then powers your pitch into your C-suite, your pitch into your board on what you want from them going into next year.
Right, because they're looking at their budgets for next year and they're going to say, hey, I gave marketing all this money, what did it create? So now, with all this HIPAA fun stuff, there's less tracking and everybody's scrambling to get the right tracking, and that makes it more difficult to give the C-suite the data and the story that you need. So right now, you should be scrambling to get the technology, get the data, so you can tell them marketing got this many leads, this many patients, right? That needs to happen right now, looking trailing 12 months.
Yeah, I would be considering, how am I going to tell my story to get the budget that I want? And the how is the what are the technologies? Am I capturing the things that they care about? You probably don't have a massive line item on your P&L right now for compliant tracking solutions. Everything was free. Google Suite is free. You're going to need to move into paid solutions, data storage, potentially some more expensive line items. So what better time than now to say, I had to put this on my P&L, it was urgent, and get that approved going forward as well.
Yeah, so good time to take calls with all the tech vendors and everybody. And we've got round tables and we can make introductions. So hit us up if you're wanting, but you're going to need new analytics, potentially a CDP. You're going to need offsite, call tracking, lead form, blah, 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 blah. Online scheduling, that's a big expense. So you're going to need all that stuff. Now's the time to take the calls and get the estimates, factor that into media. What is the story, Lauren, because we help tell our clients the story to go tell their C-suite, good or bad. What are the things you look at to tell the story?
Yeah, I mean, I think every organization is different. Was this year a foundation building year? What frameworks did you put in place? What things did you not have that you now have? A little bit more deliverables based, like I built out the framework for next year to then be a growth year. If you're kind of already over some of those hurdles, you're looking at what was the capacity goal of the organization, the revenue goal, the new patient goal, the patient retention goal, whatever those are, and you obviously ladder up to those. So what was your contribution in laddering up to those? And if you did well in laddering up to those, you know the organization has a bigger goal next year. What do you need to achieve that? If you didn't, what are the gaps and why? What would you have needed to do better? And then get that built into the forecast for the following year.
Yeah, get the data, see what worked in contribution to patient volume, and then start thinking, if they offer me C-suite or investment PE firm, whatever, 30% more, and they say, what could you do with 30%? Start thinking through that and get media estimates, capacity estimates, all that stuff from your agency, and they'll say, hey, listen, 30% more, you're gonna see inefficiencies, you're not gonna generate 30% more revenue, or you will because you're spending too little, and the algos can learn more. So start thinking, what would you do with more money? First, get your story straight, get your lead volumes and how you contributed, get your tech calls, get all of that stuff. Short and sweet, Lauren, I think this is good. I want y'all to get moving. Start figuring out what your story is, what the data is, how successful you were, and then start going in Q4. If you have advice that you need, hit up Lauren. She's done a lot of this kind of forecasting for our clients going into New Year's. You got to get your story straight. That starts now in July. Lauren, thank you for joining us.
Yep, don't come hit me up in November for that forecast.
Yeah, no, they will, but you know they will.
They all will.
We'll see you in November, friends.